Barcelona is finished. They are nothing without Messi. Real Madrid will win the league with their eyes closed. This is what some football fans thought when Barcelona entered one of their darkest periods in history with the shadow of liquidation looming above the Blaugrana. The club struggled financially due to the high wage bill, expensive transfers, squad mismanagement, decline of performances under Quique Setien and Ronald Koeman, and many other factors, such as the COVID-19 pandemic and debt accumulation. Fortunately, Joan Laporta took over the club in 2021 and started to solve the economic issues. But no one expected what the Blaugrana would manage to do just 1 year later. So how did Barcelona overcome their financial struggles to win the 2022 to 2023 La Liga title? Was it a matter of luck, or is Xavi building another unique Barcelona side? In this video, we will dive deep into Blaugrana's latest success and look at what the future might have in store for them. So stick around till the end of the video. We guarantee you won't regret it. There's no need to introduce FC Barcelona, one of the biggest football clubs in the game's history. 27 La Liga titles, 31 Copa del Rey, 14 Spanish Super Cups, 5 Champions League, and 3 FIFA Club World Cups. Should we keep going? Barca's history is not only rich with titles. Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff, Ronaldinho, Iniesta, Xavi, Lionel Messi. The list goes on and on and on of players who represented Barcelona and literally changed football to the best. So to see such a big club struggle financially would surely be a painful moment, not only for Barca fans, but for everyone who appreciates the beautiful game. Well, except for Real Madrid fans. We bet they enjoyed watching Barcelona suffer. Still, amid all these struggles, Xavi Hernandez managed to bring Barcelona back to the top in his first full season with the club. Xavi took over Barcelona after the sacking of Ronald Koeman in October 2021. The iconic Barcelona midfielder's appointment was questioned by fans and media due to his non-existent experience in European football. Still, Xavi successfully took Barcelona from 9th to 2nd place, guaranteeing a Champions League spot next season. Despite Barcelona still financially struggling, Xavi got all the support he needed during the 2022 summer transfer window. Rafinha, Jules Koundé, and Robert Lewandowski were all brought for around Euro 150 AM, while others such as Frank Kessie, Andreas Christensen, and Marcos Alonso came for free. Oh, and don't forget Alejandro Balde, who was promoted from the youth squad. The club has also witnessed a massive clear-out, with 12 players leaving, including Coutinho, Depay, Umtiti, Pjanic, and Aubameyang. The new players didn't waste any time settling in. With other players such as De Jong, Pedri, and Gavi, Barcelona remained top of the league from matchday 13 to the end of the season. With 28 wins, 4 draws, and 6 losses, Barca finished the season with 88 points, 10 more above second-placed Real Madrid. The Blaugrana also had the second-best attack alongside Atletico Madrid, with 70 goals and the best defense conceding just 20 goals. How did Xavi manage to do so? You may wonder. Well, we'll give you the secret. But we want you to hit the like, subscribe, and bell buttons to receive more content. It would be much appreciated. So let's get back to our video. Here's how Xavi transformed Barcelona. The record for the fewest goals conceded is 18, held jointly by Deportivo La Coruña and Atletico Madrid. When Barca officially clinched the league title 4 games before the campaign ended, they conceded just 13 goals. Barcelona have always been known for their attacking and possession-based football. So you'd never think of them as a defensive team. Well, Xavi inherited an aging squad with no specific identity. Therefore, he had to adapt to the situation and chose a more defensive approach to secure a solid defensive line while controlling games from midfield. In recent years, Barcelona lacked physicality and intensity in their defence. To fix this issue, Xavi lined up Balde, Araujo, Christensen and Kounda as his back four. These four players brought the required technical and physical ability not only to lift Barcelona's defence, but to also improve their attack. Araujo and Balde are both athletic specimens capable of defending vast areas of space in transition, giving Barca's midfielders and forwards the opportunity to press high up the pitch and play on the front foot. Christensen and Kounda are both great technically and capable of building play up from the back and even carrying the ball into midfield to support the attack. The massive improvement in Barcelona's defence allowed Xavi to further unleash both Gavi and Pedri up front. Both players flooded the half spaces and combined with wingers to stretch the opponent's backline, with Frenkie de Jong behind them, acting as a cover out of possession and as the primary ball carrier in transition. This might sound unpopular, but Barcelona's new winger, Rafinha, has also massively contributed to the team's success. With 7 goals and 7 assists in 36 league appearances, the 26-year-old Brazilian was one of Barcelona's main threats going forward, despite not playing in a system that best suits his abilities. And of course, should we mention Lewandowski's contribution? The 34-year-old striker scored 23 goals in 34 league appearances. Class is permanent, as they say. After years of financial struggles and the pain of Messi's departure, the 2022-2023 league win might be the sweetest for Barcelona fans. But will Xavi manage to replicate this success? Will he manage to go further in the Champions League next season? Or will he crash out the group stages like the previous 2 campaigns? Well, despite winning the league title, which the most optimistic Barcelona fans didn't expect, Xavi's rebuild is yet to be finished. As we said earlier, he inherited an aging squad and had to adapt. Therefore, he still needs to continue his rebuild to bring Barcelona's true identity back. The massive exodus from the squad didn't end with last year's transfer market. Barcelona offloaded over 8 players this summer, including club legends Busquets and Alba. Frank Kessie was also sold to the Saudi side, Al Ahly, as he didn't adapt to life in Spain. Due to financial restrictions, Barcelona is finding it difficult to operate in the current market. The Catalans only spent around Euro 4M to bring Oriol Romeu from Girona. However, the club succeeded in acting intelligently. After signing Inigo Martinez for free to get more squad depth, they lured Manchester City's treble winner, Ilkay Gundogan, as a free agent. Romelu and Martinez can be great options as bench players, while Gundogan will fit perfectly in Barcelona's midfield and will bring much-needed experience to young players like Gavi and Pedri. Still, Barcelona will have other areas that need strengthening. Lewandowski is at the closing chapter of his career, and sooner or later, the club will need to find a replacement. Although Barca has agreed to sign Brazilian talent Vitor Roque, there's no guarantee that he'll be an immediate successful replacement for Lewandowski. Also, the club doesn't have a natural left winger, especially with Ansu Fati being injury-prone. Ousmane Dembele, who appeared to have rediscovered himself by the end of last season, is on the verge of joining PSG after agreeing personal terms with them. However, Barca is reported to have identified João Cancelo as his replacement and will use the money they receive from the French's transfer to sign the Portuguese. Cancelo can offer so much for Barca. He can play as a right-back, which will unlock Rafinha's full potential, and he can also play as a winger on both sides of the pitch, giving more options for Xavi. There's still time for Barcelona to address their weaker areas. Cancelo, Neymar and João Felix have all been linked with a move to the club. However, the Catalans must operate carefully to avoid further financial troubles. What do you think about Xavi's time at Barcelona so far? Will he go on to create another exciting Barca side, or will he slowly fail and submit with his club to the financial woes? Share your thoughts in the comments and remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons for more content.